David said something about Russian courier. I'm the senior citizen. I welcome Curry to the family, and I think she's very fortunate to have all these steps, and I know what fortunate to have them, and that's
I actually would like to say something as well. Since I know some of these guys are going to say something, I'm going to get the first blow. No, I actually just wanted to thank everybody, and I tell you, I actually prepared like I wanted to say a speech about how much I love this girl, and like so much started going through my head that I just decided to just speak from the heart, honest to God. And so that's why the downfall of that is I'll ramble in different directions. But I met Curry and years back, and regardless of how you heard we met, which was true, and I did write my number on the back of my business card and give it to her. And,
no, I wrote my number on the back of your business card and gave it to her.
So I gave her a business card. And so she would call me, and instead of that, she wrote her number on the back of it and handed it back to me. But that really wasn't when I met her. You know, I truly think I met her when we went on our first date, and I learned like within a week that my girlfriend already had not approved of my mannerisms at the time. I didn't open the car door.
You're 20 minutes late.
I was a little bit late. She's paid me back by being late for the last 3 years. I truly believe that that's a...
get used to it.
And then we went on our first date, and we were in Fayetteville. And I gotta tell you, I moved to the South, and that was a big adjustment for me. I left all my friends and all my family in Ohio and in Chicago, and moved to, I mean, literally from downtown Chicago to Bentonville, Arkansas. And I thought it was the best thing for me from a career perspective, and it had nothing to do with that. That's all minuscule. It became really, they say everything happens for a reason. It was to meet Curry, and the last few years have been the most amazing times of my life, and she personifies beauty in so many ways. And both from her, and you guys, anybody that knows her, she's the most unselfish person in the world, and it's all about happiness and everybody around her always being happy. In the past few years, we've gotten to know each other, and I feel like I've reaffirmed everything I knew about her from the day I fell in love with her on that first date. And the girls that were at her bachelorette party know, because I wrote a true answer on there, and that was the day I fell in love with her, is when I looked in her eyes at dinner, and it's the truth. And so years passed, and then what finally came, what I call the drive, and that was when I got in my car from Louisville, Kentucky, where my sister lives, and I drove, I don't know, 3-4 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours.
That's how fast it drove. 12 minutes.
It went fast. I drove from Louisville on Christmas Day to propose to Curry in Memphis, and I remember because I used my sister's Garmin, and so anybody who has a Garmin knows they like talk to you the whole way, and it was like, you know, and I felt this weird, I shared with the guys like this, like 11 miles till sweat's pouring down. And I arrived, and I walked into what was what I hope to be many more times of walking into the most warm house. And Edwin and Julia welcomed me with open arms, and the majority of the people there I think knew what I was doing. And this just is Curry. I got down and I proposed, and she never even looked at the ring. She just, I think there's a picture of it, and I haven't seen the slideshow tonight. But she just grabbed me, and I'll never forget that hug, because it was about, you know, me and about her, and it wasn't about anything else. And so I love her to death. And so we got engaged and got married, and then we haven't got married. So we got married in Vegas. So y'all, the joke's on you. And Edwin was probably ready to come over the table. And we got engaged and Christmas Day, and so it's been almost a year now, and it absolutely has flown. And we come to this night, and everybody's asked me all week. I've got the best 10 groomsmen and family and support and they all called over the last 2 weeks, all the time, and how you doing, how you holding up, how you feeling, you got cold feet, and that's the word everybody uses. And I said, well, no, not at all, because there's never been a doubt in my mind. I mean, certainly you ask yourself questions about who you're going to spend the rest of your life with, and I think that's right. And it continued, everything I asked myself continued to reaffirm how much I love Curry. But I never got cold feet. It was more just an overwhelming feeling about all these people that would travel from, there's people here from California, my Uncle Ronnie and Aunt Karina and Brianna, and there's people here from, right here in Memphis, and there's people from Ohio and Chicago and Minneapolis, and it's amazing that all those people would come to celebrate this day. And so that's what makes me kind of, nervous and overwhelmed. But I just want to say thank you, and obviously thank you to Edwin and Julia and my parents for putting this on. And I got to tell you, it's just amazing, and thank you so much.
We love you.
We're going to ask the servers to take your orders now and give you salads, and if there's some other people who want to say some other things, we'll work that in as well. And Mike, you want to be careful when you refer to the drive. Because for those of you that don't know, talk to a Cleveland person.